If this message has reached you today, it is because the universe has decided you must hear it. Nothing about this moment is casual. Nothing about your presence here is accidental. The energy of envy surrounds success, and today, the light shines on you in such a way that it cannot be hidden. September 18th carries a revelation, a turning point where what you planted in silence begins to bloom where all can see. This is why others will look at you differently, why admiration will mix with jealousy, and why this day marks the start of a shift you cannot deny. You may already feel it. The atmosphere is charged, people's words carry double meanings, and their eyes linger a little too long. Some will offer praise, but behind the smile you may sense resistance. Others will seem distant, suddenly uncomfortable, unsure of how to stand beside you now that your glow is undeniable. Do not mistake this for rejection. It is confirmation. Envy does not rise against the ordinary. It rises only against those who carry light powerful enough to disturb the shadows. This is not something everyone can understand. Many will scroll past these words without feeling the weight of what is being revealed. But you who remain, you who feel a stirring in your spirit, are the ones the message was meant for. The universe is not speaking to the crowd. It is speaking to the chosen few who have endured the silence, the delays, the preparation, and are now stepping into the moment of recognition. Envy is the sign that you are being elevated. The promise of this day is abundance and admiration, the reward of the seeds you have sown faithfully. Yet the threat is also real. Envy can twist into attacks, subtle or direct, if you ignore the need to guard your energy. This is why awareness matters, why this message is being delivered at this precise hour. You must know how to carry your light without shrinking and without fear. In what follows, you will discover the 3 reasons everyone will envy you today, how to recognize them, how to protect yourself, and how to stand firm in your radiance. Remain until the very end, because a decree awaits, a spoken key that will seal your glow and ensure your blessings are not only seen but secured. And now, let us enter the heart of Virgo's silent power, the foundation of why this envy has awakened. Virgo has always been misunderstood, their quiet strength mistaken for fragility, their patience confused with hesitation, their discipline seen as rigidity rather than mastery. Yet today, the truth of that silence awakens, and the very power that was once hidden becomes impossible to ignore. Seeds planted in secrecy, watered with tears and endurance, now push through the soil for all to see. What once looked like stillness is revealed as strategy, and what looked like delay is exposed as divine timing. This is the moment when Virgo's silent power emerges into the open. Every choice to hold back, every sacrifice endured in solitude, every step taken without applause has been written into the unseen record of the universe. And now that record begins to speak loudly. The unseen has witnessed every seed planted, every effort made in the shadows, every act of integrity chosen when no one was watching. Envy arises now because the fruits of those hidden investments are no longer contained. They are breaking through the surface in ways that cannot be denied. Others may look and wonder how it happened so quickly, but what they do not realize is that this has been years in the making. Virgo's rise is not an accident. It is the harvest of faithfulness. The energy of envy clings not to sudden luck, but to steady progress that finally becomes visible. And when that progress shows, it unsettles those who have neglected their own path. Envy is their reaction to your discipline, their discomfort with your order, their unease at the strength they did not see coming. This awakening also carries a mission larger than the individual Virgo. It is not only about personal success, but about breaking old patterns, dismantling cycles that trapped past generations, and opening doors for those who will follow. The power that awakens today is ancestral, karmic, and spiritual. It is not small, it is vast. And those who sense it instinctively react, some with admiration and some with envy. So do not be surprised when eyes linger longer, when whispers grow louder, or when the air around you feels heavy with both fascination and resistance. It is simply the reflection of your rise. And to understand why envy appears so strongly now, we must step deeper into the mystical framework, where light and shadow collide under cosmic order. Envy does not arrive without cause. It is the shadow's natural reaction when true light begins to shine. The moment destiny begins to reveal itself, those who have avoided their own growth feel exposed by your progress. What you carry today as Virgo is not only personal advancement, it is a mirror held up to the world around you. Others look into that mirror and see the contrast between your discipline and their distraction, your patience and their avoidance, your rising glow and their stagnant place. The result is envy, a vibration that attaches itself to light whenever it threatens to uncover what has been hidden. Astrologically, the waning moon supports this revelation. Its energy pushes away what no longer belongs, pulling shadows into the open so they cannot remain concealed. Under this light, Virgo's rise becomes amplified, and envy surfaces more boldly, unable to remain disguised. It may show itself through subtle hostility, backhanded compliments, or the weight of stares that seem to carry more judgment than curiosity. These are not coincidences. They are the signs of light disturbing shadow. Spiritually, this is the cost of visibility. When the universe elevates someone, it is not only for their benefit, but as a lesson for those around them. Your growth becomes a silent teaching, a reminder that choices matter, that seeds do eventually bloom. Yet for those unwilling to learn, the lesson feels like condemnation. Instead of taking inspiration, they project envy. This is why today, more than any other, you will feel both admiration and resistance at the same time. But envy is not a punishment, it is confirmation. It means your energy has shifted to a place where it can no longer be ignored. Destiny shines brighter than resistance, and even those who oppose you become unwilling witnesses to your glow. Awareness is your shield here, because when you see envy for what it truly is, a shadow reflecting your light, you no longer fear it. The test, then, is not whether envy will appear, but how you respond when it does. To carry your light with confidence and not shrink back, to recognize that the shadow is powerless against what is divinely ordained, is the true challenge. And as we move deeper, the first reason for this envy will unfold clearly. Your success now speaks louder than words, echoing in ways that cannot be denied. The first reason envy rises against you today is because your success has begun to speak louder than any words could. For so long, your progress seemed invisible, hidden beneath layers of silence and steady work. But under this day's energy, what was private is being displayed in the open. Even if you do not announce it, even if you do not share every detail, others can see the glow of accomplishment around you. They sense it in your posture, in your peace, in the way doors are opening for you without explanation. Success is no longer something you chase. It is something that radiates from you, and that glow cannot be hidden. The signs are everywhere. Compliments come with an edge, as if admiration is tinged with discomfort. Praise is given, but the tone carries jealousy hidden behind it. Conversations shift when you enter the room, because people cannot help but acknowledge that something about you has changed. Some will pretend not to notice, but their actions betray them. This is the vibration of envy, rising not because you did something wrong, but because your victories remind others of what they have not yet achieved. It is tempting in moments like this to shrink, to hide your success so that others will feel comfortable. But that is the mistake many make. Dimming your light does not protect you. It only denies the truth of your growth. Your rise is not arrogance. It is evidence of the discipline, patience, and faith you have carried through seasons of silence. To hide that now is to dishonor the journey you walked. The correct path is to stand humbly in your glow, accepting recognition without pride, but also without shame. Picture a Virgo who receives quiet acknowledgement at work or in their community. They did not ask for attention, but results are visible, and people cannot ignore them. Some admire genuinely, while others whisper with unease. The Virgo does not retreat, nor do they boast. They simply stand in truth, allowing success to speak louder than any defense ever could. This is the correct posture: firm, grounded, radiant. Repeat this affirmation when you feel the weight of envy pressing near. I do not dim my light. These 6 words anchor your energy and protect your glow from the shadows of jealousy. And as the truth of your success echoes, it leads naturally into the second reason for envy. Your energy itself has become magnetic, impossible to ignore. Your success does not exist in isolation. It is not only about what you have achieved, but about the way the universe magnifies your presence when the timing is right. This is why Virgo's glow today stirs reactions that cannot be hidden. The cosmic explanation lies in the way energy moves when the light becomes concentrated. A conjunction of forces makes everything sharper, more visible, and impossible to disguise. Under this influence, what you carry within radiates outward, and the world responds in ways you cannot fully control. Spiritually, this means your victories are not just practical, they are energetic. Your light does not only reveal what you have built, it also exposes what others have neglected. When you stand in clarity, their confusion feels heavier. When you embody peace, their chaos becomes more obvious. The glow of your order unsettles the disorder around you, and that is why envy rises with such intensity. It is not because you sought to disturb anyone, but because your presence acts as a mirror that makes denial impossible. This duality is at the heart of why envy feels so present now. For some, your rise will be healing. They will see in you a model of what discipline, patience, and faith can create. They will feel inspired, uplifted, even guided by your example. For others, the same light that inspires will irritate because it shines on shadows they would rather keep hidden. To them, your glow feels like exposure, and exposure breeds resentment. This is not your fault. It is the natural balance of light and shadow when destiny awakens. The lesson in this cosmic framework is simple but profound. Envy is not a curse, it is confirmation. If no one envied you, it would mean your energy was still ordinary, still hidden, still safe in the shadows. The fact that envy stirs now is proof that your frequency has shifted, that the harvest of your effort has reached a stage where it cannot remain unseen. Instead of fearing envy, see it as the universe's signal that you are aligned. Just as the moon reflects the hidden light of the sun, your glow reflects the hidden truth of your path. And this reflection, though powerful, also intensifies the inner conflict of those around you. Which brings us to the second reason envy grows. Your energy has become so magnetic that it can no longer be ignored. The second reason everyone will envy you today is because your energy itself has become magnetic, drawing attention whether you seek it or not. This is not about appearance alone or about what you say. It is about the invisible field you carry that others feel the moment you enter a room. Your aura is charged, your presence unmistakable, and under Virgo's influence, this magnetism does not fade into the background. Instead, it intensifies, demanding acknowledgement. People are pulled toward you, and that pull evokes mixed emotions: admiration from some, discomfort from others, envy from those who cannot ignore your glow. There is something about your peace that unsettles those who are restless. Your steadiness feels like a challenge to those who thrive on chaos. The way you hold your ground quietly, without boasting, reveals the instability in others who depend on noise to mask their fear. To them, your calm becomes confrontation. It forces them to see their own disorder, and their reaction is often not gratitude, but jealousy. Think of a flame. To some, it offers warmth, comfort, and guidance in darkness. To others, it feels dangerous, threatening, even destructive, depending on what they bring close to it. Your energy works the same way. Those aligned with light are nourished by your presence. Those hiding in shadow feel burned by it. This dual reaction is not something you can control. It is simply the truth of your vibration under cosmic amplification. This is why envy grows louder when your aura expands. People sense something shifting around you, even if they cannot explain it. They may speak about you more often, watch you silently, or imitate you without acknowledgement. These behaviors are not random. They are evidence that your energy has grown too strong to ignore. The protocol in moments like this is to remain grounded. Protect your field by centering yourself daily, whether through breath, prayer, or a simple grounding ritual. Imagine your energy wrapped in light, impenetrable to jealousy, untouched by projections. Do not dim yourself to make others comfortable. Your task is not to shrink, but to shine while protecting your peace. And as the envy builds, stories emerge. Proof that your glow not only attracts admiration, but also stirs resistance. To see this more clearly, we turn to the vignette of how signs of envy appear and what happens when Virgo remains centered despite the storm. There was once a Virgo who walked quietly through their days, focused not on attention but on purpose. They did not seek the spotlight, yet the glow around them became impossible to ignore. People whispered, some with admiration, others with envy disguised as curiosity. Compliments arrived, but often with edges sharp enough to wound. Behind polite smiles, there were conversations that carried tones of resistance, as though their very presence stirred something uncomfortable in those nearby. The first signs of envy appeared subtly. A friend's tone shifted when offering praise. A co-worker's silence grew heavier when recognition was given, and strangers seemed to watch with intensity that was not only interest but also suspicion. Soon after, repeating numbers began to flash in Virgo's path. 777 on receipts, 222 on clocks, as if the universe itself was confirming that this glow was more than coincidence. Even dreams reflected the shift, showing scenes of doors opening while shadows lingered just beyond the threshold. Whispers of gossip eventually reached Virgo's ears. Words twisted, intentions questioned, achievements doubted. Yet instead of shrinking back, Virgo remained steady. They chose not to argue, not to fight for approval, but to stay grounded in the truth of their path. While others wasted energy in comparison, Virgo kept moving, their discipline and calm unshaken. The turning point came when the weight of envy grew heavy enough to test their spirit. It would have been easy to lash out, to dim their light, or to retreat into silence out of fear. But Virgo chose differently. They performed a simple ritual, grounding with breath, lighting a candle, and declaring aloud that no envy could penetrate their field. In that moment, the energy shifted. The envy lost its power, and admiration began to grow louder than the whispers. In time, the very people who once envied became witnesses to Virgo's unshakable presence. They saw that envy could not stop the unfolding of destiny, that gossip could not erase results, and that no shadow could extinguish the flame. The moral was clear. Light does not argue with darkness. It simply shines until shadows dissolve. This story stands as proof that envy, no matter how strong, cannot overpower a spirit aligned with truth. And with this understanding, the path opens into the third and final reason envy rises so strongly today. Because Virgo manifests with precision, turning intention into reality in ways others cannot deny. The third reason everyone will envy you today is that you manifest with precision, and the results of your alignment are beginning to show in ways that cannot be ignored. Many dream, many wish, but few have the discipline to turn those dreams into form. Virgo is different. The law of attraction in your hands is not vague or scattered. It is structured, deliberate, and sharp. You know that manifestation is not simply asking, but aligning intention, emotion, action, and release until the unseen bends toward your will. This precision is rare, and it is the reason eyes turn toward you with both admiration and envy. The process you follow is simple, yet profound. You begin with clarity, defining exactly what you want as if it already belongs to you. Then you summon elevated emotion, feeling the gratitude and joy of the outcome before it has appeared. From there, you move into aligned action, taking a step, no matter how small, that proves you believe in the reality you are calling in. And finally, you release, letting go of control and trusting the universe to complete what you have already set in motion. This cycle, when repeated with Virgo's discipline, produces results that others can only describe as miraculous. Imagine writing your intention on a small piece of paper, lighting a candle, and speaking the words as though they were already true. You feel the energy in your chest, your body vibrating with certainty. Then you burn the paper safely, watching the smoke carry your release into the unseen. In that moment, you have planted a seed that cannot fail, because it was planted with clarity, fed by emotion, grounded by action, and surrendered with trust. This is the kind of ritual that marks Virgo's path, and it is why manifestations take shape so quickly. Envy rises because others see the results without understanding the process. They call it luck, coincidence, or favoritism, but deep down, they sense it is more than that. What they envy is not only the outcome, but the discipline, the faith, the quiet commitment that made it possible. And while they whisper, you continue to create, untouched by doubt. This precision is what sets you apart. It is not a gift meant to be hidden, but a reminder that alignment is stronger than resistance. And as these manifestations unfold, the universe begins to send confirmation, subtle signs that you are aligned and protected, guiding you in how to maintain the glow that envy cannot dim. The signs that you are aligned and protected after this full moon test are subtle but undeniable. They arrive as whispers from the universe, confirmations that your manifestations are not only heard but already unfolding. You may feel sudden chills, the kind that rise on your skin when no breeze is present, reminding you that unseen forces are near. You may see numbers repeating, 777, the mark of spiritual fortune, or 888, the vibration of abundance flowing into form. Peace may settle in your chest without explanation, or clarity may arrive suddenly in thoughts that once felt tangled. These are the signs that you are walking in alignment. Do not panic if these signals do not appear immediately. Sometimes they come in dreams. Sometimes they emerge within 2 days, when your spirit has quieted enough to notice. The universe is always speaking, but its timing is often hidden until the moment you are most ready to hear. Patience is not delay. It is part of the confirmation itself. Trust that the signs will arrive as proof that you have crossed the threshold. To maintain this alignment, keep your practices simple and steady. Take one conscious breath each day, inhale deeply, exhale slowly, and place your hand over your heart as you speak a phrase of truth. Say, "I shine without fear." Let those words become a shield, wrapping your energy in strength no envy can pierce. This daily act may seem small, but it is a gesture of order that reinforces your field and keeps your glow steady. Equally important is what you avoid. Drama will drain you. Gossip will entangle you. Oversharing your victories will scatter the energy you work to gather. Protect your peace by choosing silence when provoked, by withholding what is sacred until it is secure. The less you feed envy with attention, the less power it has to linger near you. Now seal this awareness with a public decree. Declare it aloud, write it, or comment it as a sign of agreement. I shine without fear. These words are not only affirmation, they are a line drawn between your energy and the shadows that envy carries. Speak them with conviction, and you will feel the shift immediately. And as this declaration anchors your path, only one final step remains: the decree of radiance that completes the journey, ensuring that your glow is not only seen today, but carried forward untouchable into every season ahead. You are not ordinary, and the universe has made that clear today. The eyes upon you, the whispers around you, the energy that both admires and resists you are not coincidences. They are proof that your light has reached a level where it cannot be ignored. Envy rises because radiance disturbs shadows, and yet shadows have no power against what is divinely sealed. September 18th has carried you through a test not of weakness, but of recognition. It has shown you that your silence was not emptiness, your discipline was not wasted, and your patience was not in vain. What you feel now is confirmation that destiny has stepped closer, that the blessings you carried in secret are now unfolding in the open. Others may envy, but envy cannot erase what the universe has written. Instead, it becomes the background against which your glow shines brighter. You were never called to fit in quietly. You were chosen to rise, to stand, to reflect the strength of Virgo as order in the middle of chaos. This is not arrogance, it is alignment. Now comes the decree, the final act that seals this energy into your field. Speak it aloud with all the conviction in your spirit. I shine without fear. I receive my blessings. Let these words roll through your chest. Let them vibrate in your bones. Let them echo into the unseen. With them, you draw a circle of light around your life, a protection against envy, a magnet for abundance, a declaration that you will not shrink to make others comfortable. Your glow is your birthright, and today you claim it fully. Do not keep it hidden within yourself. Multiply its power by declaring it where others can hear, by writing it, by sharing it. I shine without fear. Each repetition anchors it deeper. Each echo strengthens the energy until it cannot be broken. This is not only for today, but for the path ahead. A shield you can return to whenever envy tries to rise again. The story is not finished here. More signs will appear, more gates will open, and more tests will come, each carrying the chance to elevate you higher. Stay awake, stay steady, stay ready, for destiny unfolds in sequences, not in a single moment. And as you move forward from this day, see yourself standing beneath the stars, Virgo steady, radiant, unshakable, admired and untouchable in the light that belongs only to you.